Hi, I'm Prakriti Chanda. I'm 21 years old. My pronouns are she, her, and I identify as a bisexual woman. Growing up in India as a bisexual kid hasn't been easy because we haven't really been exposed to the LGBTQ culture or famous LGBTQ icons that we could look up to and realize that I am normal. Whatever I am, whatever I feel is normal. So it has been really scary and it hasn't been easy because the society does not teach us that a woman has this chance with another woman as much as she has with another man, and vice versa in case of a man. If he feels like he can be with another man or he can be with another woman, that's totally his choice. But we are not taught that. In India, it's like there is no proper teaching of sexual orientation or everything that's regarding sex education is not given properly. So it has been difficult to come to terms with my feelings and to terms with my sexuality. And the first time I came to terms with myself was around 2016 2017. And it's not about just accepting yourself, right? There's a constant fear that the people who mean a lot to you, your friends, your close ones, your near and dear ones, and they might not accept you. But I was really lucky that I found some of the best people. The first two people that I came out to was in my college, and they were so accepting, they were so welcoming about of me, and that made me feel amazing. And another thing was that I came out to a lot of people online, and that was one of the best experience. The love, the amount of support I got online was amazing. It helped me build my confidence. Another thing about bisexuality that I think as a bisexual woman I should address is a few myths that revolve the bisexual culture. Number one is that what is bisexuality? Bisexuality is the sexuality of a person who feels attracted to someone of the same gender as much as they feel attracted to someone of the different gender. Okay, so the first myth is that people say that bisexuality is not valid, it's just a phase, which is totally wrong. Bisexuality is valid, it's not just a phase. People can be bisexual for their entire lives, and there has been people who have been bisexual for their entire lives. So it's not just a phase, it's a valid sexuality. Number two is that let's try to break although sexuality is a spectrum of feelings or attraction hormones, let's try to roughly break bisexuality into three categories for proper understanding. One, there's this category of people who are more attracted to people of the different gender than they are attracted to people of the same gender. Second category is of people who are 50-50 attracted to people of the same gender as well as of the other gender. And third are those people who are more attracted to people of the same gender as they are attracted to people of the different gender. So there's heterosexual bisexuality, there's bisexual bisexuality, there's homosexual bisexuality. Now it can be different. The feeling of bisexuality or the feeling of sexuality can be 90-10, it can be 80-20, it can be 70-30, it can be 60-40 or 50-50. It's totally on a person, on how they feel, how they it's totally on their sexuality. And all of them are as much valid and as much real as the others. And the second myth around bisexuality is that people tend to mix up bisexuality, their sexuality, with their relationship status. I've heard a lot of people say, oh, you are a bisexual woman and you're dating a man, so you might be heterosexual, which is totally wrong. Bisexuality or sexuality is something that a person feels, their individual feelings, whereas relationship is something that two people come together and feel as one. So a bisexual person can be dating someone of the opposite gender and still be bisexual. They can date someone of the same gender and still be bisexual. There is nothing wrong with their sexuality. They are bisexual, they are valid, they are legit. So these were two of the most common myths around bisexuality that I had to address. It's important, and you need to know the differences. And this was it, I guess. If you are bisexual, if you are a part of the LGBT community, if you are struggling to accept, just know that I love you a lot. Thank you.